Hi everyone, I'm Nathan. Welcome back to Circus X. Circus 10. Because I love Circus, and I love all 10 of my subscribers. And X is a Roman numeral for 10, so we're calling it Circus 10. It's a look back on the first half of 2021. We finally made it to physical board games. And I have a squeaky chair this time, so please enjoy squeak chair. Because someone's sitting in the good chair, so I get the squeak chair. And we are going to go through physical plays. We're going to start at things I only played once and move all the way up to things I played many, many times. 25 or more times that I played a single game the first half of the year. So let's get underway, shall we? All the videos, all the games you see in this video are going to be single plays. Because I have a lot of single plays, stuff I just played one time. And didn't play again for one reason or another. We'll talk about why. And it'll probably be this video and another video. The next one will probably all be single plays. There'll be a lot of single plays. Let's just get underway and everybody stop saying single plays. First up, I have a shelf now. So you can get a preview of what's going on. I'm gonna push it out of the way. You can't have a preview. Next, no more spoilers. First up, we've got 5 Minute Mystery. 5 Minute Mystery. Got caught up in the Kickstarter and ended up kickstarting it. And I enjoyed 5 Minute Dungeon and 5 Minute Marvel, even though this one doesn't play solo. Played it one time. It's about a crime is taking place. Kind of like Clue. It's very Clue. A crime is taking place and you've got 5 minutes to find the culprit. To identify the culprit. You do so by staring at crime scene locations and picking up clues, and then use those clues to, sort of eliminate from consideration some of the suspects, kind of like Clue again, until hopefully before the timer runs out. You usually have 5 minutes, sometimes you have more. You will hopefully figure out who did it. And it's fun, it's fine. Probably better with more people. I think you're going to hear that a lot from me. That it'd probably be better with more players. That may not be a good place to put that, but okay. It'd probably be better with more players. I'd probably play it with more players. I have no interest in culling it. It's fine. It can stick around. Maybe I'll feel like playing it again. It's very wholesome. Next up, Beast Wars. I'm not sure why. I just got this out to look at it and fool with it a little bit. It is not a solo player game. You are the Beast Wars, which are some Transformers that landed on ancient Earth. Not too ancient. I don't know how ancient. But it was in the past. Earth in the past. And none of that matters because it's basically just war. You draw a card, and if you look on the back, you see that the robots have 6 little colored stats on there. I don't know if you can see that. Each has 6 little colored stats like speed or strength or stamina or leadership or courage. And then you draw a card, random from a deck like War, essentially. And it tells you which number to compare, and the winner wins and the loser feel bad. And nothing really gets solved. It does not play solo, but I love Beast Wars. And I have no intention of getting rid of that. Let's look at another game I only played one time. Bottom of the Ninth. It does a very good job of simulating baseball. It has the game is about a baseball team that's in the bottom of the 9th inning, obviously. And just got to score a run to win. A walk-off run, walk-off home run, walk-off run, walk-off point. Just get your walk-off point. You have to in the solo game, the pitch is determined by a random card flip. So you play the batters, and you try and figure out who or what or where the ball is going to come, and so you can get bonuses if you guess correctly, and the pitching AI gets bonuses if you guess incorrectly, and it's fine. The storyline's interesting. You have 6 home games, essentially. You have a series of 6 home games that are all going to come down to the bottom of the 9th for some reason. That will determine whether or not you still get to be the team's manager or not. And the cards look like baseball cards, real collectible baseball cards that Target doesn't sell anymore. And It's a nice experience, but man, I have no interest in baseball. I don't know why I thought this would be a great game for me. I got caught up in the Kickstarter hype. I saw Rodney Smith play it and heard that it was going to be solo playable, and so I got caught up in that. And I've played it probably 2 times in my life, and it's probably going to go on the cull pile. Not on the cull pile, and it's a pretty fun game, but it's also frustrating, is Explorers of the North Sea. The third of the Explorers game, the one that gets passed over a lot. Well, the other one that gets passed over a lot. Usually people go Raiders of the North Sea and then go directly to Architects of the West Kingdom. Explorers is about being a Viking village. It sends out guys in their one boat to go forth and look for animals and raid outposts and fight other ships if you come across other ships. And it's fine, it's great. You do that with little hexes. You use hex tiles to build the world around you with lots of little islands and stuff to explore and see what's going on. And get the animals, rescue the animals and bring them back. But it feels like the solo game is not against an AI, it's just a beat the score affair. And that's fine. But it always feels like there aren't enough turns to do what you want to do. It's not that there aren't enough turns to do everything you want to do. There's really just not enough turns to do what you want to do. And that can get frustrating, but it's still a lot of fun. I like it. It's my favorite, obviously, of the 3 North Sea games. It's not as popular as the West Kingdom, but it's still fun when I get to it. But the lack of an AI, makes it feel like that it lacks serious challenge, except trying to optimize your moves to try and get the score. Not as much fun. Where are we at? I wore the shirt special for Five Nights at Freddys, Survive Till 6 a.m. I planned to buy this game, I don't know, a year or so ago when my nephew was really big into Five Nights at Freddys, and he probably still is pretty big into Five Nights at Freddys. This simulates the first game really well. You're the night watchman. You have to stay inside the night watchman booth and not let the crazy animatronics get you. I've yet to win, but they get me every time. But it's a decent-ish game where you have to manage your power and decide what effects you're going to let go through and what effects you're going to stop by spending your power. And there's some luck with the dice. And there's a big game board that's kind of extraneous. That's fine. It kind of adds to the theme, the mood and stuff. And there may be some really easy way through this game that I don't know about. But my nephew doesn't care for it, as far as I know. And I don't care for it, as far as I know. It might get culled. It's on the cusp of the cull pile, if there was such a thing. I don't particularly have a cull pile and don't know how to cull things. Don't know what I would do if I was culling things. Here is Fruits Basket. Yes, Fruits Basket. It's based on an anime or a manga about making friends and being nice. That's a theme I like. And so you walk around and you make friends and you be nice, and that's the whole game. And I think some of the friendship cards ask you to tell a nice little story about a past experience with some of your friends. That would also be very nice if that was an actual thing. Let's see if there's one in here that I can find that will tell me to be nice. I guess not. It might be in here somewhere, but I can't find it easily. But it's nice. It's about sharing and having and friends. And it is competitive, though, and doesn't play solo. I just got it out full with it. Well, it kind of does play solo. There's a cooperative mode, so you can play solo. Any cooperative mode, you can generally play solo. It also has deck cards in there, so you can always have a deck of cards if you want. We're doing fantastic. Another game that I only played once, remember all these games I've only played once, is Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunter. I played this along with more or less the nice folks at Room 51. Room 51 decided to play this, so I decided to play it at the same time, and we all failed. We all failed together. We failed separate games together, but we all failed together, same game, same time. Let's see. Ghost Fighting Treasure Hunter is about going into a haunted mansion and taking the 6 cursed gems out, or maybe 8. 8 cursed gems out. And you get the 8 cursed gems out and you're fine. But if the mansion becomes super haunted, it's too late. Nothing you can do and you have to feel bad. So as you go along, you're picking up these gems that are nice and putting out ghosts as the place gets more and more haunted. And it's all really a lot of fun. And I think it would be really great with 2 people, I think. Or more people, more than 2. But I played by myself, and it was fine. It's probably the best roll and move game I can think of. So I'm going to stop there. Make a note to stop there. And those are games that I played one time. Most of them I played to either out of curiosity or get them off my list of games I've only played once. And we'll pick up again next time with more one play only games. In the meantime, thanks everyone.